Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. That pass is caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring play. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now... interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the defense look slow that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Completion makes it second and medium. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Second down after that previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Cannot be serious. The head coach going for it. Backed up to his own end zone. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
They'll run it to the left. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater.
Now defensively, this is a dream.
All you're thinking in that situation is, just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
3rd and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
First and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now the important point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him about the 14.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He can be off to the races.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And that game will pick up a 1st down and move the football to the 36. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The throw complete to the running back underneath. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Trying for a fourth down completion. They'll try a pass here. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 21, South Carolina 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Look at this, an end around to start the drive. Gets some space around the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. And the Gamecocks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. We'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
1st and goal, South Carolina.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
South Carolina, 8.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's looking to scramble. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Pass hauled in near the 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Ohio State, South Carolina, 8.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
South Carolina offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. He's moving out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Gamecocks come to the line to run the hurry out.
For a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they catch him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's going to hand this off. Makes a nice move there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half.
Terrier.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. This throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. Time running down, just one play left here in the half.
Here we go.
Press coverage now from the secondary. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. So they tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
Trying an inside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're setting out to try the PAT. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
South Carolina.
And he fields it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And the South Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him.
South Carolina.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here we go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, I can understand why they're trying to run the football here, but Chris, let's face it, the way this quarterback's been throwing it around, I'm surprised we didn't see them call his number. He's already thrown for 3 touchdowns.
On the
They've
double.
gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Clear, clear.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This defense is making it tough. Ball still at the 3. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching their lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out, but now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
17.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. It was a 1-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's caught inside the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 55. South Carolina 23.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Set to kick it off.
The onside kick works as they steal a possession here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready?
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Ready?
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Cricket.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Coming up, 4th down.
Got it.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
2-9 Philly. Squirrel, squirrel.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Ohio State, 55. South
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Set to advance on the football.
And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game, and I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he makes it in. The 2-point conversion inching the score a little bit closer now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll hand it off. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Ohio State, 55. South Carolina, 37.
The playoff, that'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Third down coming up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He'll hand it off. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on fourth down.
Here we go.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Gamecocks come to the line in a hurry up.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And looking to throw now on first down. He dumps it off to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Pass caught, second down now.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And the game just good enough for a first down. And the Gamecocks churn out another first down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Going after, knocked right through.
That makes Ohio State 62, South Carolina 37.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's another strike from his quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Quarterback drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone. In midfield. Now the 40. Past the 20. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? He goes down, and the ball game will end on that turnover. So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.